So how did you go with question 3? Well, let's now try it together. So question 3 is saying, for the function this, state the, and A is finding the period. So how do we find the period? Well, the period, we find it by going 2 pi over whatever is in front of our x. So what's in front of our x here? Well, it doesn't initially look like there's anything in front of our x, but we know that this is just another way of writing 1 over 3x. So that means 1 over 3 is in front of my x, which means that it's going to be 2 pi over 1 over 3. Again, I'm confident that you'll all be able to answer this, but just for those who need a bit of a refresher, you're going to go stay, change, flip in order to answer this, and therefore you're timesing together your numerators, so it's just going to be 6 pi. So the period is going to be 6 pi. Next, let's answer what the amplitude is. Remember, the amplitude is just going to be the number out the front, but always remember that it's never going to be a negative number. So what you're doing is taking the absolute value of it, and it's going to be that. So it's not going to be -3, it's going to be 3. Lastly, we need to find what the range is. To find what the range is, sometimes it can be helpful to do a quick sketch of what we're doing. So let me bring this up. Let me bring this over here. So let me give a quick sketch of this graph. So it's not going to be entirely accurate, but we just need to figure out the range. So I know that it's shifted down -1, so it's going to be centered around -1, and I like putting in my pretend axis. So that's where it shifted down to my vertical translation. I then have an amplitude of 3, so that means it's going to go up 3, so 1, 2, 3. It's going to go up to 2, and it's going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3. So -1 minus 3 is going to be -4. So it's going to look something like that. Remembering that 1 period is 6 pi. I've been shifted down by -1, so it's going to look like that. And as you can see, my range is just my values of y, the range of my y values. So it's going to be from -4 to 2. So I'm going to grab my pen, and I'm going to say that my range is -4 to 2. So that is my range. Perfect. Hopefully you're able to do that correctly. Let's now move on to question 4, which is asking us to evaluate the exact values for the following. Give this a go and pause it, and then I'll see you soon.